Hey, how's it going, friends? My name is Shudak from the Let's Play channel HalvedStudios, and welcome back to more Let's Play BioShock. So in the last episode, we made our way to the farmer's market, and very securely hacked down this entire room to be in our favor. So, the next time we have to get into a very large encounter, we can lead them back to here, and we'll have a nice safe spot. In today's episode, we're going to be diving further into the farmer's market. Ooh! Darn it! We're going to be diving further into the farmer's market with the hopes of finding the ingredients necessary to make the Lazarus Vector. Ooh, Eveling 2. Okay, so I intentionally did not buy the Eveling plasmid from the store because I knew Eveling 2 would be coming for free. And essentially what it does is every time you use a medkit now, and this is going to solve our Eve problem like nobody's business. Every time we use a medkit, we get some Eve with it too. So that's gonna solve our running out of Eve problem. I could have solved it a little earlier. I could have solved that problem a little bit earlier by buying the Evelink 1 plasmid from the vending machines, but I preferred to save my Atom. And we bros now. Buzz boy! Nice. So I decided to not buy it and save my Atom, because I knew I'd be getting one for free, and I can manage. So basically, the Evelink 2 is going to solve our plasmid problem, or our Eve problem. We're no longer going to be having that issue of running out. So long as we have either first aid kits or Eve hypos. Either one, we should have enough. Now let's see here. Ooh, yeah, no. You know what, actually, we have 3 auto hack tools. That should be enough? No, actually, you know what, I'm gonna hack this. Yeah, I'm gonna buy out $20 hack this thing. Make ourselves an automatic hack tool, because I just remembered there is a safe around the corner over here that we didn't grab last episode. I tried freezing it, but we didn't actually grab it safe. So let's just grab that real quick. Auto hack the safe, because fuck hacking safes, they suck. Alright. Yeah, so as long as we have Eve hypos, speaking of having Eve hypos, you know, I'll just buy them for regular price. Oh yeah, we finally got ourselves some drugs again. So we won't be running out of Eve anytime soon now that we have Eveling. Medkits give us Eve now, so even if we're just in a desperate situation, pop that medkit, get some Eve, go. So this looks like some kind of diner area. Excuse me, sir. This look okay. Everyone's just really angry. Oh, hey, they're football players. These are the football guys. These guys are all the football players that we were seeing on the signs before. Okay, who's shooting, Buzz Boy? Oh. So yeah, based on that announcement, Rapture was starting to fall apart even before the Atom. Or I guess the Atom is a cause, because no one was going out and spending money, meaning the economy was slowing because they were all scared of Atlas and his bandits. So yeah, that must have been, those people, they're wearing football gear. So that must have been the football team that we saw in those posters. Huh, I never noticed that before. This looks like some kind of diner. I got this. You guys gonna take that. Let it, there we go. Nice. This looks like some kind of diner to me. Oh, hello.
I heard that.
I send you pestilence.
Alright, nice. Also, did you guys hear that I heard that line? I don't know what it is about BioShock, but there's one line in BioShock that's just voiced by a completely different person for every splicer. It's like, I send you pestilence! I heard that. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, I can't do that. I can't do that voice. Okay. Never mind. Okay, don't die. But you heard that. Where it's like, I heard that. Hi, guys. My name's Franklin. I heard that. I don't know why, but every splicer in the game, if you're stealthing and they're just aware of you, but they don't know where you are, they will just, like, they'll say that really weird, I heard that line. Despite no matter what voice actor is actually attached to that particular entity, which is so bizarre. But anyway, this guy, oh, you know what? I feel bad for the guy. Come here. I'm just gonna. Wait. There you go. At least you don't have to be on the dirty ground. This place looks like a diner, honestly. Oh, you know what? It is a diner, because it's got a menu. Let's see. Peach pie, bread pudding, honey rum cake, chocolate mousse, apple strudel, and caramel apple. Ah, nice. Looks more like a dessert place, but, I mean, it's Rapture. If you're not eating dessert, you're not doing it right. Oh, they just killed Big Daddy.
On my walk today, I had my first encounter with a pair of them. He, a lumbering palooka in a foul-smelling diving suit, and she, an unwashed moppet in a filthy pink smock. Her pallor was off, green and morbid. And there was a rather unpleasant aspect to her demeanor, as if she were in an altogether different place than the rest of us. I understand the need for such creatures. I just wish they could make them more presentable.
One of the children came and sat in my lap. I push her off. I shout, "Get away from me!" I can see the Adam oozing out of the corner of her mouth, is thick and green. Her filthy hair hanging in her face, dirty clothes, and that dead glow in her eye. I feel hatred, like I never felt before, in my chest, bitter, burning fury. I can barely breathe. And suddenly I know, it is not this child I hate.
No, you hate yourself for doing that to her. So the funny thing is about this particular locked gate is the code for this locked gate is like 3 levels later from now. And if you want to use this gate without hacking it, you have to actually go through that level 3 levels from now, find out the code, and then go to the bathysphere and return back to Arcadia. Because, like I said, you can backtrack between levels. You can backtrack between levels in BioShock. You don't have to, and there's no particular reason to do so aside from just this, but you can. So I thought that was a nice touch, and it would have been cool if they had done that more often.
Little Sisters Orphanage. In troubled times, give your little girl the life that she deserves. Boarding and education free of charge. After all, children are the future of Rapture.
So I thought it would have been interesting if, you would had, like, if there were tons of secrets that you had to travel back to previous levels to get. But they really only did it once. Fontaine's Helping Hands. Little Sisters Orphanage and Fontaine's Home for the Poor. So yeah, so there's Fontaine basically being the populist. And basically turning the entire city of Rapture against Ryan. With his home for the poor and the Little Sisters orphanage. I'm gonna talk more about that later as it becomes relevant, but Fontaine was that was a genius move on Fontaine's part as far as controlling the people of Rapture. And we need to go up. We need to go up. Alright, so oh, okay. I'll leave that for now. Yeah, we need to go up because we
Even
came
miles underwater, he still sees everything. Sees everything. Sees
Come on, baby. You gonna take care of me.
Okay, research is
Is
complete.
that someone naughty?
Honestly, can I just
Where
like
is he, Madonna?
okay,
Where
they're both
is the
thuggish
little
slicers.
sinner?
You know what? I'm just gonna let them come to me. I'm just gonna let them come to me. I got this.
You know what we do to Judases? Cursed be you!
Yeah. Oh
I'm sorry. Let me try again.
no. Hold still. Oh, I should have lit them on fire when they were walking up. I wasn't in the right position to do it. Oh well. Yeah, we need to head up. Oh, that leads us back around here. Okay, so we're back to the main room. Meaning that is a completely pointless loop? Is it? Is it a completely pointless loop? See, that's that's the facility. That's where we came from. That's the vending machines. That's where the evil, or that's where the Adam thing was. Yeah, no, that is actually a completely pointless loop. Okay, cool.
Hurry, Mr. B.
Oh,
I can surf
all right. Oh, jeez. I was gonna see if I could get the splicers to fight the Big Daddy using my my decoy plasmid, but the Big Daddy's just doing it for me. Sure.
In 10 years in this dump, I've come to accept a very low standard of life. But even at the bottom of this fish tank, a man must have standards. The pathetic Trudeau down at Morley Winery has started putting water to his terrible wine. Water! When I confronted him with this fact, he tells me, Pierre, this is not to worry. The water, she is distilled. It could be worse. I could take it right from the ocean.
Hey, Mr. B, how are you doing? Why are you running over to me? Please don't do that. Okay, Silver Ring Apiary and Hoary Winery. Okay, so this is obviously the place we're gonna need to go for our objectives.
Hurry,
So before we do that, we want to take care of Mr. Bubbles. Yeah, I'll hack this. All right, there we go.
Everything's safe now, Mr.
And I'm just gonna use an auto hack for that one.
Perhaps we'll find ham and jammy.
Oh,
If we can't find
you know, Rapture has no shortage of corpses, but whenever I find a hung corpse, it always just stings slightly more. Because Little Sister's Orphanage, it always stings slightly more to see a hung corpse. Fine for... Who is this at? Fancy!
The Lord God!
Look at him, boys. It always hurts slightly more to see a hung corpse. Because what that means is that that was someone who was still sane enough to know that, or to believe that there's no other way. That depression took them, not the city. And that always hurts a little. Not because I have particularly ever had a problem with that. but because I know enough people... Oh, it wasn't a loop. I know enough people and have seen enough to understand why someone would believe such a thing. Even if it's not true.
Dr. Suchong, frankly, I'm shocked by your proposal. If we were to modify the structure of our commercial plasmid line as you propose, to have them make the user vulnerable to mental suggestion through pheromones, would we not be able to effectively control the actions of the citizens of Rapture? Free will is the cornerstone of this city. Thought of sacrificing it is abhorrent. However, we are indeed in a time of war. If Atlas and his bandits have their way, will they not turn us into slaves? And what will become of free will then? Desperate times call for desperate measures.
So ultimately, right there, Andrew Ryan became the ultimate hypocrite. He turned the entire city of Rapture into his slaves. Oh my fucking god. He turned the entire city of Rapture into slaves to him through his pheromone control. Despite the fact that, in his own words, in that own sentence, free will is the cornerstone of Rapture. Yet he stole it from everybody. He stole it from everyone the moment things began to not work in his favor. The moment the free market turned away from him. The moment the great chain was pulled in a direction that he did not like. And that's a duality of Andrew Ryan. But we're running out of time for this episode here. And I'm just gonna say one more thing real quick about the suicide thing. Suicide. Oh god, here comes his sister. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So make sure that you can't find a temporary. Make sure you can't find a better solution before you make the choice you can't unmake. At least that's my mindset on the thing. Not very well articulated, but I hope you get the point of what I mean anyway. But anyway, we are out of time for this episode, so I think I'm gonna end it off here. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and in the next episode, we are going to be taking down that Big Daddy. What's up? And heading to get to the winery and to the honeybee place in order to collect honeybees and winery things. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all again. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.